There we go. I don't know why that happened. That was so weird. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna be talking to Hairbrain.
Oh, damn it.
Spoilers! I can't believe it's been 6 months since I was last allowed to work in court. And now, here I am, back at the Old Bailey. Hey, dude.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Good morning, Professor Hairbrain.
I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. The atmospheric pressure in here is off the charts. I've never felt anything like it. It's crushing me.
He's dying! He's being killed. Do I not have the can of Bimbocatfood as an emote? I don't. Oh, I do. I can't hit send. My keyboard is down there. There we go. That's Bimbocat. That's what a Bimbocatfood is. I feel it every time I'm here. That gravity.
Well, this is Britain's highest court. But are you telling me it's fitted with some kind of device that can actually control air pressure?
No. I think it's probably all in the mind.
Yes, well, you won't let me down, will you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Try not to.
I'm counting on you in today's trial to save my life.
I mean, if you're not guilty, then that's cool.
Save the secret of my super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine from being made public.
That's not why we're doing this. You understand that, right? Like, we're trying to prove that you didn't kill a guy. Yes, I understand. I know what I have to do. I have to establish that the explosion 2 days ago was nothing more than an unfortunate accident.
Well, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, really. Justice will prevail.
Hello? Oh, it's fucking... hold on, I'll bring that back up.
the line again, yeah. Thank you. My commiserations, Mr. Naruhodo. You appear to have been lumbered with the most tiresome case here.
Mr. Sholmes, I didn't expect to see you here. He's actually on time.
That was very mean, Runo, leaving me alone at home with Curly.
You're
That's
always
like your dad.
You're always alone at home with him, your dad.
It took me at least an hour to wake him. Oof.
She's tasted normal people now, so
Yeah, so she's like, I want to hang out with the normies, please.
yeah.
Is it? Are you? Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, dude.
I am
Indeed,
he.
sir. I am he. Sherlock Holmes.
That's how you actually pronounce his name. We've just been saying it wrong this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard all about your exploits, even whilst living in Germany. Ah, yes. Rand's magazine is on sale in Germany, too. This month's installment was sublime. Your dedication and the adventures of Silver Blaze was wonderful.
Silver Blaze.
Silver Blaze?
Ah,
Hell
yes.
yeah.
Memorable case indeed. I considered a snake. I see.
I seem to recall.
I seem to recall.
It was a silver snake, right?
No, that was the speckled band.
Well, thank you for coming. I do appreciate your support.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, my dear fellow, but I'm afraid I can't stay.
Oh,
I have urgent business at Madame Tuspel's.
I'm sure you do. You mean your waxwork job?
No, the waxwork abduction, of course. Madame has engaged my services. Well, I'm glad you got promoted.
He got a new job.
He gets to do the job he's actually...
Sherlock Holmes, wax detective.
He backs off.
Oh, well, isn't that that's H Bomber guy though? Is the wax detective? He's the one who figured it all out.
That's true.
Ah, so you're trying to get to the bottom of that ransom note, are you?
What if I just voice Holmes like H. Bomber for the rest of the stream?
I don't. Could you do
No,
it?
I couldn't. I couldn't do that to poor Harry.
Yeah, don't do it, dude. Don't do that to
Nope.
Harry.
I can picture the delivery in my head though.
Can you? Sell the wax
Yeah.
to
I just like I don't know. I'm so brain poisoned by watching so many hours of his.
I know.
Of his, speaking, just feel like the week's wages depend on it, as does the safe return of the waxwork.
who? Oh my
naturally.
god, that's actually not bad. You have to try to do more Cornwall, which is like
It's hard.
it's hard. Oh, did you fully read that? I didn't even. You did.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
As such, I intend to give it my undivided attention.
Cookie, we started streaming. Let me see. 14 and a half minutes ago. There you go. Oh, well, never mind then. I understand.
Of course, with my skills of observation and reasoning, resolving the matter will be as easy as proverbial pie.
Right.
I shall return forthwith.
Do you ever think he just says
No
things
one
so he
says-
can sound smart?
Yeah, I was
Proverbial
about to say,
pie.
no one has ever said forthwith without trying to sound like a
Like
galactic brain genius.
yeah. I want him to do the INTJ pose.
Push his glasses up.
Yeah.
Until I solve the case, I shall have no money to afford a pie of any description.
He wants a pie so bad.
Honestly, a working class hero.
Yeah, honestly.
You know he just floats through the air when he smells a freshly made pie cooling on a
He-
windowsill.
Sherlock Sholmes is the pie thief of the Great Ace Attorney.
Sorry, I just saw that you used the bald cat as the stream picture, and she's losing it.
I was scrolling through my
Funny.
I was scrolling through the pictures I used for the
Why is it
announcements,
bald?
and I saw it and I was like, that's got to be it today, because that's, oh my god, I love that picture so much. Why is it bald? Why has it got Dorito dust on its cheeks?
A mess of a cat.
Oh, mess of a
Aw.
cat.
Oh, then you must absolutely give it your full attention, Hurley.
Quite, Iris, quite. But life is riddled with irony, you know.
I thought he was telling her to be quiet.
Whenever I give something my full attention, I have a quite insatiable desire for a pie.
Really? Go to Greg's.
One of the universe's intractable mysteries, you might say.
Oh yes, quite, definitely, absolutely. I totally understand.
I'm sure you do. Is someone a little starstruck?
He's gonna
I wish you
get
the
on
very
his
best of
knees.
luck, Professor Hairbrain.
Herlock perchance,
Well,
Sholmes.
Ooh, why thank you. I'll show you a real explosion.
Before I depart, Mr. Naruhodo, a word in your ear, if you please.
I'm about to show
Oh.
Shibuya a real incident.
What's this about?
As you have a remarkably little grounding in science, I feel I ought to inform you.
Bro, come on now.
Compelling as a super high voltage instantaneous kinesis hypothesis may be, a practical implementation such as was attempted by the professor at the Great Exhibition is quite impossible.
But the professor said the demonstration was a success.
Yes, it would appear that he fervently believes it was. Yeah, I love like when Sholmes gets like serious. It's always fun because like you can tell that he's he's knocking off an act to be real for a second.
Yeah. Like he's not
Completely.
he's not actually an idiot. He's just like
Yeah, he's doing the verbal version of a youth pastor flipping a chair around, sitting down in it backwards, and being like, "Can I get slash serious with you all for a second?"
Oh no.
You know who else performed the act of instant transmission? Our Lord and Savior Jesus
My
Christ.
God.
Shut up.
You know who else?
No.
I've read Professor Bunnybrain's paper about it too, Runo, and I have to say,
Goku did do instant transmission also, that's true.
Goku did it. I'm sure it can't be done. It could barely be done theoretically, let alone practically. His theory is bullshit.
Oh no. So he's completely barking up the wrong tree? But how could an experiment that had no possibility of succeeding in fact succeed? That's contradictory.
And it's that contradiction that will be at the heart of the trial, I've no doubt.
What's that supposed to mean?
Now, I must hurry along. I wish you the best of luck, my dear fellow.
Is Iris hanging out? Yep.
See
Cool.
you later, Ray.
Great. Alright, she's my weird girl. Right, I forgot.
I love how they just fade away.
Yeah. Later, chat.
Well, it looks like you're on your own today, Bruno, but chin up. You can do it.
Oh, what about you, Iris?
No, I'm afraid I can't help. I have something I need to do.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm glad everybody else has more important things to do today.
It's gonna be a big surprise for when you find out what it is.
Okay. That sounds ominous.
Counsel.
Counsel for the defense and the defendant. Court is about to be in session. Make your way to the courtroom at once.
We're on our way! He's all alone.
Who's
Yes.
gonna consult if he needs a hint?
He has no friends. An experiment that the laws of science say can't possibly succeed. And a scientist who's convinced that it did. That's the riddle you have to unlock here, Vyunosuke. That's the key to this case. We've definitely solved weirder cases. It'll be fine. We solved the case with an orca. And it had to testify in court. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are sitting today for the public trial of Professor Albert Harebrain. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
Well, the prosecution is ready.
The defense is ready, my lord. I'm 6 months out of practice. And what's more... Oh!
No!
Her ghost!
Fade away.
I'm with Atsusato-san today. Ugh. Is it just my imagination, or does the air in here feel even more oppressive than usual? So, this is awkward. I must say I recollect the victim of this case all too well, Mr. Odie Asman.
Mr. Asman was well known as a financier, though that was merely a front for his diverse criminal activities.
Hell yeah, dude.
Tried to
Fuck
pop me
yeah.
one of the street last night. I showed that shit what for.
Oh, man. You can't be saying that, white baby. It was only a month ago that the man appeared in court prosecuted by you, Lord Van Zeeks. But the jury unanimously found him not guilty. Because every member of the jury had been bribed.
One too.
Because every member of the jury had been bribed by the sound of it. These powerful London criminals are prepared to go to extreme lengths to keep their freedom. But 2 days ago, on 21st October, I don't know, why did I say it like that? Mr. Asman met his end. The work of the Reaper, was it? Did you kill that man?
Yes, and I'd do it again, too.
Did you shoot him with a fucking death ray?
If that is how your lordship would describe divine retribution. But the fact remains that Mr. Asman's death was a direct result of the actions of the accused, Professor Harebrain.
That's probably true. Very well then. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have been selected at random, I repeat, at random, to represent the will of the people. I better not see any familiar faces on this fucking jury. Are the 6 of you ready to fulfill your societal duty?
Oh.
Oh, that's a new guy.
Yeah. I'll do. Can I do the first two people here?
Yeah, sure.
I'm most gratified to have been selected to carry out this important civic duty, my lord.
Oh.
Have a man's face in the palm of one's hand. Oh gosh, oh golly, it sends shivers down my spine.
Well, I like her immediately. It's not even
Yeah,
that
'cause
she's.
she's
It's not even that
extremely
she's
fucking
pretty, but like I like the oh gosh, oh golly. Like that's so charming to me. Look at this motherfucker. He's a magician. Oh, I want to voice this bitch.
Yeah.
Science experiments, magic, conjuring tricks, courtroom trials, all are nothing more than performances. I'll do this old bitch too, I guess.
Science versus magic.
Yeah. Any spurious scholar that defiles the reputation of science deserves to hang. Okay, dude.
We have to listen to what's said on both sides of the fence and settle on one. That it, isn't it?
What the fuck is a kid doing here?
Bailiff, you're fired.
Bailiff! Get out of here! Hey, you're that guy. It's that man. He's sleeping. Oh.
Was it like this in my day? Was it like this in my day at all?
Okay.
Can
Why do
you
you-
take the gun away from him?
Yeah,
please?
why do you have a gun?
He's sitting next to the child.
That's the police killer Ottermole look-alike again. And he's as exhausted as ever, it seems.
Damn.
Well, at least there's not someone on the jury who's been on the jury before.
Mhm.
That's you
He
know,
actually did it.
that's a bonus. We did it. Y'all pack it up. We beat the game. Now, as I'm sure you were all aware, the incident we are here to judge today tragically took place at the Great Exhibition, shortly after its opening.
Though the death toll could have been far worse. With the exception of the victim, no one was killed. Nevertheless, the dream of the science being exhibited rapidly turned into a nightmare for the spectators.
A tragic turn of events. And as such, the eyes of all London, no, of the whole world will be on this trial, so no pressure. It is our duty to reach a swift and just conclusion, I feel. So, your opening statement, please, Lord Van Zieks.
At the heart of this incident is technology never before demonstrated anywhere within the world.
One of science's latest developments, I take it. The government is keen to capitalize on the Great Exhibition to improve Britain's technological advancement.
The technology being demonstrated by the accused was described as super high voltage instantaneous kinesis.
Good lord! What the fuck is that? It's designed to disassemble human subjects using extremely high voltage electricity and beam them instantly to another location where they are subsequently reassembled. Is there such a thing even within the realms of possibility?
Well, I don't believe it, that's for sure.
Well, of course you don't. You're a curmudgeonly old shit.
Disassembling people with electricity? My goodness, how shocking.
She's really pretty.
She is.
She's like disarmingly pretty. Ha! The whole idea is absurd. The hypothesis would never stand up to scrutiny. Sir, I believe you are a fellow of the Royal Society, are you not? An expert in your field. But that is... Mina, do you know exactly what that made me think?
Yeah?
Touch-tone
I'm
telephone?
an expert
Yeah,
in my field.
like immediately.
Ufology, it's all real. Ancient aliens.
It's all true. God, that's a great song.
It really
I am.
is.
And my word of the matter can be considered final. Instantaneous kinesis is poppycock. So this expert and Mr. Sholmes are in agreement. It's impossible. What is the prosecution's view on the matter? You're a science man.
The prosecution would assert that the accused's instantaneous kinesis demonstration was a success.
I'm sorry? What? What rot?
Use hat.
I love it. They put way too much effort into the jurors. Like, they didn't have to.
I know!
It's
Like,
great.
these are characters
They
that
all-
we're gonna see, I assume, this one time.
Yeah, and then yet they all have so much, like, personality and, like, unique animations. And whatever.
Yeah, they're like such unique little characters. Like I want to see Quinby again, but the fact that we only see Quinby
Sure.
once is like a crime.
Yeah. Do you remember in the third case of the first game, the very first jury trial, the guy with the ascot who kept licking a knife and he hated the rich people?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I love
that
that
dude doesn't
guy.
even have a name, and I love him.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah, like, they don't
Oh.
even have names, but they're so good.
And I love the lady that Cassie did like a southern accent for. Like that lady's really cute.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The old man is very funny too. I like that old guy.
I can't hear.
Yeah.
Order!
The professor's hypothesis is currently under investigation by the British government. If it is deemed to have merit, a substantial research grant will be made available. The accused made use of the invention built on his new hypothesis to take Mr. Asman's life. In order to be the sole benefactor of the grant,
So in a way, the experiment was a success. But
this disastrous demonstration was no accident.
wait, was the unconscious guy in the wax museum a former juror?
Yeah, he was a juror in the third case of the
Because
first
I
game
thought
as well.
I thought he looked familiar, and I wasn't sure.
It feels like an example of just reusing a model they had already, to be honest. But like, it's still nice to see that they have lives outside of the court.
Yeah, that is good.
Like, it just adds texture, you know?
Yeah, you love texture. I love a good crunch in a video game.
Yeah, I mean, we're all neurodivergent here. Texture's important.
Texture's
Women
so
love textures and
important.
patterns.
Texture is like the most important thing ever, actually.
It was carefully designed from the outset to end the life of the victim.
Why is this kid
Oh, that's
here?
right.
Thank you,
Gross
Lord
incompetence.
Francis. Yeah, like when we're doing a murder trial and there's a child in the room. That sucks. Thank you, Lord Francis. The prosecution's stance is clear. But you will now bring forth witnesses to substantiate your claims.
Gladly, my lord.
You dramatic bitch. Is Mina eating?
Show the first witness to the stand.
Is Mina eating chip?
No, I did you not hear me?
Yeah.
No, I heard you. It just
No,
it took you a bit. Oh wow, no, there was a weird delay. Oh, hi?
Oh, no, just...
There was a really weird delay there. That was weird. That was odd.
Yeah, I think they're doing that thing where Discord like lags a second and it catches up.
Yeah.
All at once.
Fuck. Discord sucks. Oh my god.
It does.
And it's about to get worse, baby.
Yay!
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court.
Yes, sir. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard's Homicide Division. I was on duty at the demonstration of the day in question and in charge of the following investigation. Why are you here? I don't want you. Okay, Johnny Test over here.
Albert Hairbrain. Scientist. Yeah. What if every...
It was all whip
Movement out of
cracks.
whip cracks.
You were born in England, but have been carrying out research in Germany in recent years, correct?
Yes. Yes, that's right. After graduating from university here in Britain, I went to work in Germany and made an amazing discovery. Just what brought me back. I had to demonstrate my incredible hypothesis at the Great Exhibition.
What you demonstrated was incredible, alright. An incredible explosion.
But the science was a success. The instantaneous kinesis worked. Everyone saw it. They must have done. Yes, there was a terrible accident, but the demonstration of my hypothesis was a success.
Technically, yeah, I guess. Well, that much is undeniable. I showed this photograph taken by the forensic investigation team. This was taken inside the Crystal Tower, I take it. The centerpiece of the exhibition, no less. That's right, my lord. Seems the victim rammed straight into it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Rammed.
I see. Very well. Submit the photograph as evidence. Fuck yeah. I love having evidence. Let me look at this. We have so little of it today, so that's great.
I love how cunty he looks.
He looks so cunty.
He's better not be cunty dying man.
Like he's got like the pirate shirt over here. He's got the stupid little glasses. The blood.
He looks like fucking Dampier from Soul Calibur.
Oh my god, you're right.
Soul Calibur Waluigi.
As the courts heard, the victim of the incident was Mr. Odie Assman. There have been a number of allegations made against the man, but putting them aside for the time being, he was the man who financed the research for the experiment and the demonstration itself. I see. So to summarize the situation, the defendant is accused of taking the life of the man who funded his work. Would that be correct? Exactly. But, okay, I'm just talking to myself today, apparently. But couldn't it be?
See, we're gonna get even more witnesses later, and I can take most of them if you want. Just so you be talking to yourself.
Like, it's all me today. Yeah, Zarboil, I said Assman on purpose. That the explosion was caused by some malfunction in the apparatus used for the demonstration.
That's right. That must be it. My splendid machine. My poor splendid machine.
You saw it yesterday, didn't you? Me can't even examine the wreckage thanks to the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
What? The wreckage? The wreckage?
That being the case, how could the facts be established? How could it possibly be determined whether this was an accident or a deliberate and malicious act?
Extremely simply, my lord.
Oh, great. Fuck me, I guess. I beg your pardon?
That's what he said. Skip it.
Yeah,
no, that's what he said. Skip
yeah.
it. Isn't that right, witness?
What? Sorry? Me?
No, your neighbor.
I don't live next to him, sir. Yes, sir. There was murder, plain and simple. Anyone can state that with complete certainty. What? How can he possibly think that? Thank you, Inspector. I think we had better proceed to formal testimony. You will explain to the court on what grounds you claim this experiment to have been a front for murder. Murder. A corpse had been crashing through the Crystal Tower at a broken neck.
I made a minor miscalculation at the angle of the beam projection, that's all. That was my mistake.
Yes, it was. A man died. But the post-mortem examination revealed another injury, a fatal wound. There was a lesion in his chest where he'd clearly been stabbed by something sharp right in the heart. So the victim was killed before he went anywhere, and this fella's the only one who could have done it. Huh. Huh. An extraordinary business. In addition to suffering a broken neck, the victim was stabbed in the heart. Information I would really like to have heard from someone other than the
I
judge.
think we're out of sync just a little bit.
Oh, are you? Hold on. I will fix.
Yeah, because like I said that and then it took...
I will fix. Oh yeah, why is... Hey, Discord, why is...
It might be Discord though.
It is absolutely Discord, because Discord is showing me as red. Hold on, I'll do this.
What?
And then I'll do this. Maybe I'll just restart Discord quick. Hold on. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Where? Oh. Hold on. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Okay. Well, my Discord isn't showing as red anymore, so that's probably good.
Yeah, let's hope that it's all solved now.
Yeah, Discord's a good service and it works perfectly every time. It's great, and I love it. Okay. Are you guys seeing the stream?
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The coroner says death would have been all but instant from a wound like that.
You could say, in fact, that the victim was killed twice by the accused.
Oh.
Yeah, give us 1 second. I think it might be on our end.
No, it's still on mine, because I'm still red. Hey, Discord? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do,
Us too.
server settings. It's annoying that I even have to do this in the first place. How do I change? Oh, no, it's in the call settings. Edit channel. US. It should just be, yeah. Well, we'll do automatic. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
and
well, it's
that
green now,
instantly made me
so-
green. Yes, I fixed it.
Cool.
Green.
Thanks,
Good.
thanks, Discord, you bad service. We good?
Further from the truth.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I have here the experiment plan document that was submitted to the security team. I'm green now. That's my power. The victim stood himself inside something called the bird cage, ready to be beamed instantly. Cool. That's why they gave us the diagram. The second level of the Crystal Tower, about 25 yards away.
The experiment did not go according to plan, however. As the machine was put into operation, there was a large explosion. The blast caused the beam transmitter to point higher than intended.
Uh-oh.
Accordingly, the kinesis resulted in the birdcage materializing in midair.
You landed on his noggin!
No.
From where it subsequently fell, crashing through the glass of the Crystal Tower's large round window. Yeah, round window. Why didn't Scottish there? all of a sudden?
Rotund window.
Round window.
My word! One assumes the victim's neck was broken upon impact with the tower, then.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. The machine was just too powerful.
It was too strong!
It was too strong.
There was
But
no
honestly,
time!
I swear, it was just an accident. A terrible accident.
Unfortunately, that excuse can't save you.
No, not considering the sharp murder weapon that pierced the victim's heart.
Oh, murder weapon? What are you saying?
This is the autopsy report submitted by the coroner.
You know, I'm glad we didn't get that before we started this trial. That's not fucked up at all.
The prosecution would like it entered into the court record.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, it should be.
It should be. The request is granted, counsel. Let me look at it. Yay! I look at it now. Man, I wonder if he was shot with a crossbow bolt.
47.
British.
Do they always put the name of the coroner on these?
Not always.
That's weird, right? Why does that need to be there?
I don't know.
Huh.
They didn't have that many back then.
They just say a sharp implement, so that's not really super helpful.
I guess if the murder weapon wasn't found on the scene, it's hard to be like, oh yeah,
Determine.
this is what killed him.
Yeah. Lila, there's no guarantee that it's a woman named Courtney in the 1800s. It could also be a man this early. Like Courtney Sheldon. I was there in person, you know. I saw the whole ludicrous performance. And the only other
was there?
And the only other person on the stage with Mr. Attisman was that disgraceful excuse for a scientist.
And then really, by all accounts, it must have been him.
Can you
Yeah.
see her cleavage?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Her tits are out.
She's the only character in this game who's showing cleave.
Well, besides Sholmes in
Besides
She's-
Sean.
his
She's-
alternate outfit.
Carrying on the spirit of Mia Fey.
It's a time-honored tradition.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself, Phoenix.
you gotta boob boobily in the courtroom at least once.
Hard to think otherwise, really.
That guy looks like he's racist, right?
I mean, his entire personality is revolved around the size of the stick up his ass, so probably.
Yeah. Very well. Counsel for the defense. Proceed with the cross-examination, please. Oh, yes, my lord. I need to focus here. It's been a while, and you're alone for the first time. So, like, you're fucked, Ryunosuke, honestly.
No weird girl.
No weird girl. It's weird, right? I don't like it. It's odd. Well, we gotta... Are you suggesting that's because he fell from a considerable height? Oh, that's me. Fuck. Exactly. Which highlights something else about this whole business. What's that?
The fact of the instantaneous kinesis itself was a success.
Ah! After the explosion, the cage with the fella inside suddenly appeared out of nowhere in midair. Wait, it did actually work?
That's what Zandix is claiming, yeah.
What the fuck? So although the experiment ended in disaster, the so-called instantaneous kinesis did actually occur.
Remind us, Professor. What was the cause of the fatal disaster?
Oh. Go back. So the angle of the projection is critical, is it? And you calculated it yourself, personally?
Absolutely. The calculation is far too complicated for anyone but me to carry out.
Okay, dude.
Great job.
Don't try to gas yourself up after you killed somebody. Only, you got it wrong, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. That's the point. The calculation is so complicated, even I can make a mistake.
Right. Do people fall for that brazen confidence? I should try it.
I took into the account the subject's height and weight, the wind direction, the ambient temperature. I considered every possible variable. I just don't understand how this could have happened.
Obviously, then, you had to include the weight of the clothes Mr. Asmund was wearing at the time, I suppose.
Ah.
Figured it out!
Crackling comments. The answer should have been 3!
Oh no! You forgot to carry the 1! They're fucking our pussies! So much for safety first. The 3 must be for safety third. Great. Yeah, good one, Ryunosuke, I guess.
Great one.
Another fatal injury, you say? That doesn't make any sense. I didn't think I'd have to spell this out, but here we go, you fucking idiot. Just because there were 2 fatal wounds doesn't mean I'm saying the victim had 2 lives to lose, does it? Too right. Obviously, at first, we thought the bloke had died due to his spine snapping in half as well. But you're saying that's not the case. Are you gonna, he's gonna jump over that bench and, throttle Gregson?
Yeah. I mean, hey, someone's already beaten the shit out of Gregson.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Ashley.
Oh, we love him for it. Get your answer once I finish my fish and chips. If you don't keep butting in every few seconds. But we all know that's a bottomless bag. Oh, so we just all accept that? Okay.
Magic.
The victim plummeted 30 feet into a glass tower. It would be reasonable to assume that as the cause of death.
Yeah. Right.
Where does he put those? Is he putting that in his pocket?
Yeah, he's got pocket fish and chips. His
Yeah,
coat's
like-
all
like-
greasy.
Yeah, it's like soggy and greasy.
Yeah.
Crumbs everywhere,
It's like it's like
ants.
dripping on the bench as we speak.
Anyone sticks their hand in there and they take it out just covered in zits already. Every single pore gets blocked at once.
Right, that's what we all thought. But it was red herring, wasn't it? Right. Give me more information about this. The defense knew nothing of this crucial information.
The prosecution received this report from the forensic investigation team only this morning.
Yeah, and you couldn't have, like, faxed it to me? Dude, like, come on now.
That was the first we knew of it as well. I can only apologize for the impossibility of informing the defense.
Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself. Sarcastic and insincere. Thanks. So, what was the nature of this sharp object?
Among the accused tools that were used in the demonstration, one is of particular interest.
Okay.
This.
A screwdriver. That I found! Oh, yes. That would appear to be some kind of screwdriver, wouldn't it, Comes?
Ah! There he is.
What?
My trusty little companion. Andrew.
You named your screwdriver?
Yeah.
Andrew. Of course.
Do you know each other already? He's one of my dear friends. Like all my tools.
Right.
I've named them all, you know. We're one big happy family.
You're really lonely, huh?
He's an incel, too. Andrew's my flathead screwdriver, of course. His brother Michael is a crosshead.
Is that one shaped like an M? Well, it would appear that your beloved Andrew has a red stain on his shank. Ah! That isn't... It's blood.
Beyond all reasonable doubt.
It's blood. No! And that's not all. The long, sharp shape of this Andrew fellow is completely consistent with the victim's wound.
What? What?
Andrew killed a guy! Order!
Not my Andrew.
The court will enter this friend of the defendant as evidence. Okay. So, one of Professor Harebrain's tools is the murder weapon. Great.
Cool.
Cool. Awesome. Love it. Wow, that, yup. Uh-huh. Sure is blood. Lick it. This is blood. Mr. Asmund's, no doubt. This is the problem with looking at murder weapons. What? What does he mean by that?
It means there's blood on it. It's spooky.
It's scary. What grounds do you have for saying that? Do you really need to ask? There were only 2 people on that public experimentation stage in front of the whole crowd.
The victim, Mr. Odie Asman, and the accused, Professor Harebrain. If we know for certain that before the experiment, the victim was alive.
Yeah, I would hope so. That's right, I saw it with my own eyes.
Furthermore, following the explosion in Kinesis, nobody wanted anyone near the body.
In other words, only someone else on stage with the victim could possibly have done it. Hi.
Excuse me.
What's up? Do you have something to say, sir? Professor Harebrain, do you have some information that may be relevant here? Professor? What does his name tag say? It doesn't say. It clearly doesn't say hairbrain unless it's really messy.
Yeah, it's just really messy. In the Japanese version, it said his Japanese name, so they actually took a lot of effort into altering the
Wow.
accent.
Yeah, that's more effort than I would think Capcom would go to.
Sorry. I was just calculating the optimum coefficient of electrolysis. Fuck me. To separate molecules in the human body.
This sentence was constructed specifically to fuck with you. And the witness stand is the best place for that? It seemed as though you might have something to say about Inspector Gregson's last remark.
Yes. Yes, that's right, of course. He just said that nobody else could have done it, didn't he?
Yeah? Yeah, that's right. Who else could have stabbed the victim, eh?
I don't know, but there's no way that I could possibly have stabbed Mr. Asman, as you say.
Eh? Explain, please, Professor.
Of course, this cold-hearted policeman may not be aware, I suppose.
Well, okay, get off his ass.
Humans are warm-blooded mammals with blood running continuously through their veins.
Uh-huh. I had heard.
But surely you see, if I plunge something that's the size of Andrew into that man's chest,
Oh, hey, whoa, hey, what?
whole state would have been a bloodbath. No, a blood swimming pool.
Oh, yeah, there would be arterial spray from that. Or not, I guess it wouldn't be arterial spray, it'd be sprayed directly from the heart.
But thousands of Londoners were watching me at the time. And yet not one of them claims to have seen a swimming pool of blood.
Well, I don't think any of them would claim that. Well, no, I suppose not.
You see, not one.
True, I didn't see anything like that. Well done, Professor. That was a great counter-argument. I should have made that. Order! Order! Oh, God.
Time for it's 5 p.m. somewhere.
Pray forgive the discourtesy if I savor or drop my hallowed chalice to accompany my old friends. I don't even know.
Adducing?
Adducing.
Educing.
We all know you don't care anyway, dude. Like...
Here's to you, Albert.
Oh, you're too kind, Barack. But I'm really not a patch on you.
You can't call him Barack.
Obama. Obama.
Obama.
No!
I didn't drink it.
No, you're not.
No. I fucking hate you.
You've neglected to mention one crucial possibility.
I have.
We weren't even roommates.
A particular situation in which very little bleeding would have resulted from a stab wound.
Ah, of course.
Inspector, enlighten the court, please.
Yes, sir. Where are they going with this? Where are they going with this? Very well. We will amend your formal testimony now, Inspector Gregson.